Hello guys, my name is Anna and I'm from Ukraine, and I have decided to vlog daily since the start of this awful war with Russia. In my daily videos I update you on important real-life situation in Ukraine, and if you want to know more, check my channel and subscribe. But you can also subscribe to celebrate the decision of the International Criminal Court in The Hague, which decided to arrest Putin. And these are great news. This is a kind of vlog that I dreamt to record. Actually, I did not believe. It is likely because all the serious international decisions, they take so long to decide, and many people like to express their concerns but not to do anything. And here I return back from lectures, I update the newsfeed, and I am totally surprised, and which is unusual in Ukraine, I'm positively surprised. So today, the International Criminal Court in The Hague and the persecutor allowed to arrest Putin and signed an order that allows to do so. And this is an extremely important victory, diplomatic, political, and humanitarian, if it's possible to say so, because Putin is a criminal. Putin is a terrorist that threatens not only Ukraine, but the world in general, with all his nuclear threats, with all his genocides that he committed not only in Ukraine, but also in Chechnya and other countries. So this is a victory of justice. Of course, this is just the beginning, and it will take a long way for Putin to hang somewhere in The Hague. By the way, it seems to me I have subscribers from The Hague, so thank you very much, and special greetings to your beautiful city that so many Ukrainians talk about right now. So I think I need to clarify you what that means, because in many Ukrainian websites we read the information. What does this actually mean? Of course, Putin will not come to the International Criminal Police or something and let himself arrested, but this hugely limits his opportunities. And number one of the most important things that this criminal order gives is that he loses his immunity. All presidents, global political leaders, they have state immunity that prevents criminal persecution. They cannot be arrested even if they do something bad. But the order of the International Criminal Court in The Hague takes away this immunity, so he can be arrested. These are good news. Another closely connected with that point is that he will not be able to travel freely, because there are many countries who have signed the Roman Statute and have to follow the rules and work in coordination with the International Criminal Court. And there are 123 countries who signed that, and it means that these 123 countries are closed for Putin, and taking into account other sanctions, his travels were pretty difficult. But now, if he appears in one of these countries, including Brazil and South Africa, which were more or less possible for him to land his plane, for example, or to do some businesses. Now, all of 123 countries who support International Criminal Court are obliged to arrest him and to send him to The Hague, which is beautiful. I can easily visualize that. Of course, I know he is a bunker worm and he did not plan many travels. I don't know if he's allowed to travel to China now, but anyway, these are great news because he does not have his diplomatic and political immunity anymore, and he is not able to travel, and in case he travels, he must be arrested. So definitely it makes his life more complicated. Also, it is very important that the persecutor ruined a very popular inside Russia propaganda, and they tried to apply this propaganda in other countries, that they do not deport or steal Ukrainian children, but they simply do it voluntarily and other things. Now the persecutor acknowledges this is a crime of deportation and forced adaptation, and we know that almost 100,000 children lost connections with their Ukrainian families and now forcibly adopted. Their cultural identities changed. Their parents might have been killed by Putin orcs, and now they have to live in Putin families. This is a huge tragedy that Russia tried to manipulate and demonstrate as like a gesture of goodwill or peacekeeping operation or something. No, this is deportation. This is forced adaptation and stealing of children, which actually is one of the characteristics of genocide according to the United Nations documentation. So this is official, and now the persecutor of the International Criminal Court in The Hague, a very respected international court, not just Ukrainian politicians or Polish politicians, our allies, but the International Criminal Court says that Russians commit acts of genocide in Ukraine by deporting Ukrainian families, separating Ukrainian families, stealing Ukrainian children, and practicing forced adaptation. Another thing is, in every European country and other countries that are our allies, there are always people bribed by Putin or with the same authoritarian mindset who try to push the idea negotiations are possible, some things can be changed, Russia can return back to this political stage. But now, after the order to arrest Putin, the head of Russia, and this is not just the Ukrainian court or American court, this is the International Criminal Court in The Hague, which everyone knows, and they have this order, and this stops any possibility of negotiations with a criminal who is actually persecuted by international laws. And this will shut these mouths who try to save Putin's face and pretend that he is a politician but not a terrorist. And one more important point is that the return of Russia to the political life, to the normal political life, is possible not only after the troops, Russian orcs, leave Ukraine, but after they are punished for their crimes, for their military crimes, for their genocide in Ukraine. So now this is official. Now Putin is officially a criminal. Now he is persecuted by International Criminal Court and he must be arrested in 123 countries. I think this is a huge symbolic and at the same time not just symbolic, a realistic victory. We have called Putin a terrorist, we have called Putin a criminal, but now that's official. And this is good news. Thank you so much for being with me. We must stay strong and fight to win this war. And if you're new to the channel, go check my videos. If you like them, subscribe, because the world needs to know more about Ukraine and the process of persecution of Putin and other bad things that can happen to him, because he deserves it. He deserves like 100 sentences, not just one. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for supporting me and buying me coffees and becoming my patrons. This means a lot, and this gives us opportunity to film more projects. Thank you. And thank you for being with Ukraine. That is the most important. Thank you so much. Slava Ukraini.